How's camp going out there for you so far?
I think it's going good, but as a competitor, I think it can always be better. But blessed to be in the position I'm in, and try to keep pushing through this camp.
You put some weight on in an attempt to be a better blocker out there. How's that going?
At times it gets the best of me. Going against Lamar, Houston, and Shaughnessy, at times they kind of put you back sometimes, but that's part of the game, and that's how you learn, and that's how you get better. So just trying to keep pushing and trying to get better at something every day.
Is that something that's beneficial to you, being on the offensive side, going up against big guys like that?
Definitely. Like I said, being a receiving tight end, you're not really down there in the trenches too much. But like I said, I need, if it's going to get me better, I'm going to do it every day. And going against those guys will definitely get me better.
This is your second year now, right? And what differences do you see this year with the Raiders team and the front office compared to last year?
It obviously it's different. It's a whole new coaching staff, whole new management staff. But we're excited. We're bringing a lot of discipline to the table, and we're just trying to perform for them and bring this franchise back to where we need to be. And I'm happy to be a part of it.
You've been working with Knapp and his offense now for OTAs, minicamp, and now a week in the little bit change into training camp. What's your impressions of his offense?
Very explosive. It's modified to Darren's game, so that's our big dog. We got to take care of him on offense and open up some holes for him so he can get us explosive games. I think if we can do that, it's going to open up the passing game, and everybody can play to their potential. So I think if everybody does their job, execute, play situational football, we can be very explosive and dangerous.
It appears he utilizes the tight end much more than the Raiders utilized the tight end last year. Was that a fair assessment?
It could be. We gotta play even ball. We gotta take care of the run. We gotta take care of the pass, and they complement each other. We gotta open each other up, and last year we had a lot of injuries, but that's part of the game as well. But if it's open and they're calling the plays, we gotta execute and make them wherever they're at on the field. So that's what we're trying to do.
Carson last year was really just thrown onto the team, and had to start there real quickly after basically coming off the couch and not even being in the football. NFL right there. It seems like he's really embraced the leadership role. I know he worked out with you guys and a bunch of the players. Can you talk a little bit about his leadership qualities and what he brings to the team in that aspect?
Great leader, man. Carson's a vet. He's been here he's been in the league 9 to 10 years, so he knows how this team works. He knows how to lead a team, and like I said, we're happy to be working for that guy, and to have a leader like that. That's very special for a lot of the younger guys like myself. It's very beneficial for us because you have somebody that's been in that position, he's been there before, and we need to follow his lead and get to where we need to be.
And a little bit of Al Saunders. He seems like a real fire guy. It seems like every time a tight end goes out there and makes a play, so he's right there running down there with you guys. Can you talk a little bit about his coaching?
Coach Saunders is a big reason, why our tight ends are, working so hard and trying to keep that fire in our offense because we're as tight ends we're the middleman. We got to do a lot of the blocking and the receiving. So to have a guy like Al Saunders around is, we're very blessed to have him. He keeps us going every day. He's motivating us, and that guy has a lot of knowledge. He's been around this league for a long time, and especially for a player like me, I'm trying to feed off him. That's a guy I take information from every day. That's somebody that we need around, and we're glad to have that guy around. That's a big part of us.
Were you at all concerned when the new coaching staff comes in the next year? You're not really sure who the coordinator is, and then you hear it's Greg Knapp, but then Saunders potentially wouldn't be in the picture. Can you describe what that moment was like before they decided to bring him back?
It change is always a little bit difficult at times, but we heard that we were able to keep Al Saunders. We were happy, and I haven't been in the league that long, so I really didn't know much about Coach Knapp other than his explosive offense over in Houston. But once we heard the change, we're excited, and we just try to jump in the playbook as soon as possible just to get a hold of things because his offense it works once it's executed, and that's what we're working towards right now.
Talk about that because you have the explosive offense from Houston, but you also have a tight end friendly system with Saunders. I mean, just to have those two together, I mean, what does that mean to you?
You know, it brings more to the table. You know, anytime you're able to use your tight ends in the offense, I feel like it's explosive. You know, I may be a little biased because I'm a tight end, but I think if everybody's able to play to their potential and everybody's executing and we're able to play situational football, it's always going to work. It's always going to be something good. And like I said, it's a grind to try to work towards that every day. And that's what we're just trying to do.
Coach Allen mentioned a couple days ago that having you, Richard, and Brandon out there brings a lot of versatility in the offense. Do you feel that you guys all bring a different aspect of the game to the table?
Of course. You know, Brandon's that's our leader in the tight end group. He's been around. I believe he's going into his 5th year. He's been around the system a lot, and he's been in the league for a while. So he's a real pro, and that's what we're learning behind. Richard's more of the Richard obviously he's more of the blocking tight end, but surprisingly he can run and catch the ball. So and you know me, I played wide receiver in college. So you know, all of us are able to bring a little bit different things to the table, and you know, we're all putting everything into that basket for a common goal. And you know, we obviously got Torrey and young Kyle Epal right now. So you know, we're all working towards that common goal, and I think we're helping out each other.
You're excited to get back in front of the Raider Nation with the Raider Nation celebration, and then also the game on Monday?
Of course, man. There's nothing better than playing football. And you know, we got the best job in the world, so we're not taking it for granted. We're just out here working, so it's fun.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Yeah.